Just received a box full of snakes. Let's go ahead and crack it open and make sure everybody arrived okay. So this was actually given to us by our friend Tarantula Forest, which I will have tagged down below. That's one of my moderators. She did this for Christmas, so I'm stoked to see what we have inside this box. As I go ahead and pull off the packing paper, we have one bag snake right there. That one is labeled Slug. Don't know if you can see that, so I already know what that is. Let's go ahead and set him off to the side and grab these other two out. I'm more worried about them because they're fully aquatic species, so let's check on them first. These are the Javin file snake, also known as an elephant trunk snake. They have a very unique texture to them. That is to help them with their capture of fish and amphibians. We will be feeding these fish here in captivity. Very beautiful little snake. They have all those little wrinkles, which kind of makes them look like a little bulldog in the face. Look at that face. Cutest little thing ever. Now, unfortunately, they can't really support their body weight very well outside of water, so it's best to keep them in their watery setup all the time. Now, for shipping, that would not be the best option because they could drown. So therefore, these are kept very moist, but we do need to get them into some water. Also, the water that we will be putting them in will be loaded full of tannins and a little bit of salt. That way they don't get any fungal issues because these guys are very prone to it. Let's check on this dude and make sure he's okay. You good, bruh? You good? Like I said, they're not good at supporting their body, so they're always a limp noodle. I think he's good. I think he's just sleeping. Let's see here. You good, bro? Yeah, he's good. Check him out. Oh, he's such a cute little guy. Look at that little face. I can feel him tensing up. Give him little pats. Check him over. Look at those scales, though. Those are so textured. They are really cool snakes. We will set them up together. There he is, sensing his little tongue. Let's go ahead and move on to this Slug Eater right here. These are also known as snail eaters. This is a blunt-headed snail eater. So these actually have an adapted jaw to pull the snail body out of the shell. The only problem with keeping these in captivity, besides sourcing snails, which is pretty easy if you're around an aquarium shop, is the parasitic load that comes in on the snails. Snails have a lot of parasites. These can even affect humans, so if you see a lot of snails in the wild, don't go messing with them. It's not the best idea to do. They can affect you in very negative ways. But this dude eats them. He's like, they are delicious, dude. Escargot is my favorite. They are very acute visually. This guy's in shed, unfortunately, so we're not getting to see his real colors. They do have that big bulbous head and just a really cool looking species. These are very unique. Looking him over, he looks pretty good. It looks kind of like he has a little tail nub there. Not sure what got a hold of his tail, but that is no good. Let's go ahead and check his undercarriage to make sure it looks good. He doesn't have any scarring or anything. Nope, all in all, it looks pretty decent. So let's go ahead and get these guys set up and see how they do. I'll update you when I get a chance.